and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we are doing a pick a card on what is going on in love this week. So before we get started, hit me up on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. That's the only place you can get a private reading from me. Like this video, please, subscribe to my channel, and let's get right into it, okay? Pause the video if you need to, and you can pick more than one pile. But we have group 1 with the orange stone, group 2 with the clear stone, group 3 with the purple stone, and group 4 with the red stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the orange stone, let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is guard your heart, interestingly enough. So let's see what you have to guard your heart from. Let's see what's coming up this week. Oh. Okay. So immediately I kind of get this energy of someone coming back from the past. We have the Scorn card and finding common ground. So this is honestly giving me an energy of a back and forth that's been going on for quite a while. And the energy that this person is coming back in is, oh, you're really doing it this time. Like, you're really leaving. Like, I feel like this person has seen you at your very worst. Like, they've seen you be, I don't want to say weak, but you guys know what I mean. Like, they've seen you really kind of break down for them. And they got to the point where they didn't even feel like you would ever truly leave. And so now that it seems like you're leaving, you're leveling up and you're growing, and whatever, you know, is happening with you, like you're not, they can feel energetically like you're actually walking away from them. They're coming back, and they're heated about it, to be honest. We have scorned and finding common ground. So it took you like really committing to exiting them out of your life to, you know, really give you the attention that you deserve, to finally say, okay, let's find common ground, let's compromise. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Move In With Me card. I don't typically read the bottom of the deck for oracle cards, but it was just kind of sitting up, and that's the underlying energy. It's like this person wants to kind of like quick, fast. Okay, here. Okay, let's be in a relationship. Okay, here. Are you happy now? Like, but it's not like, it's still kind of coming through as childish to me. It's not like they've truly learned, like, okay, this is the best thing for me to do. I need to not let go of a good thing. It's more like they're just kind of upset that you seem to really be moving on and that they can't get away with the same old anymore. So now they're like, okay, fine. I mean, you know, and I don't personally love the energy that they're coming in with. We have FWB in the Mask. So to be honest, I do feel like their feelings for you were a lot deeper than they made it seem. There's a lot of masking and hiding of their true emotions, and you guys may have had a friends with benefits situation because if you know, they weren't ready to have all of you, but having some of you, you know, was enough for them. Or, you know, if they were able to get friends with benefits for you, it's like, okay, you know, I don't gotta fully open up my emotions. Like, okay. Here's the thing. We have long-term relationship and abundance of love. And we have give them a chance and spend some time. So surprisingly enough, from a universal perspective, you know, it's kind of worth it for you to see where this thing goes. But I would definitely be really strong in your boundaries and what you expect from the connection moving forward. Oh, is it focused? I can't tell. But yeah, it's focused. Abundance of love, long-term relationship, like, you know, there is a possibility of actually having something solid here. And the universe is saying, even though they're kind of throwing a tantrum, or, you know, even though they came to this point in a really childish way because they saw that they kind of had to, still give them a chance, because it could still be very much so worth it for you. So it's up to you what you want to do, group one. We'll see what else is going on this week. Yeah, Judgment card in reverse and the Ace of Cups. They're coming back around because they don't want to allow this opportunity to pass them by. They're coming back around because they see, okay, my person is serious this time. I really do need to get myself together or I will literally lose out on this, like, for good. And they're realizing that you're not really changing in your energy this time. You're to the point where you really are willing to leave them. And I don't feel like they're used to that. I feel like they're used to you being more like, you know, like you'll kind of cave into their energy. If it seems like they're, you know, going to kind of separate from you completely, you'll kind of do what you have to do to keep things together. But I feel like you've done so much growth and evolution, and to be honest, I feel like this person kind of made you. We have the 9 of Wands and the Hierophant. So they've done a lot of growth and you've done a lot of work. So now, I mean, we do have the Knight of Pentacles. They are offering you a lot more and they are showing up as the Hierophant. So they have done the necessary work and they've grown and evolved. But I don't know, some of you guys kind of have a bad taste in your mouth because the way you're coming through is as the 9 of Wands. Like, you really shouldn't have had to do all of that to get here. It didn't have to be all of that. So it's up to you, group one. This one's, you know, kind of tricky. It really is gonna depend person to person. I mean, I've called it quits with people in my life and they've tried to come back, and yeah, we could have had a future, but you just have to make that decision. Like, what do you want to do? I've cut people out, and it's not that I hold hate in my heart for you. It's not that, you know, I think you're a horrible person and I don't forgive you, but I'm choosing not to have you in my life because I just don't want you in my life moving forward. So you have to make that choice. Like, what do you want to do? Yeah. We have the Magician. This is exactly the energy I'm talking about. The Magician in reverse, the Fool in reverse. I don't want to move forward with this. I put all of the energy that I can afford into this, and I'm going to continue on my journey. 5 of Cups in reverse. I'm not even going to give you the chance to hurt me again. I'm not going to give you the chance. You know, I don't even look at you really that way anymore. To be honest, Fool in reverse, I'm not open to a new beginning. I'm just not interested at this point. Too much has happened. Magician in reverse, I've already put in too much energy into this situation. I'm going to make a conscious choice that I'm just going to go on with my life. And 5 of Cups in reverse, it's just like I'm not going to ever be in that position ever again. And unfortunately, the future that we could have, I can still have with another person. There are millions of souls on this planet. There's another person I can have a strong connection with. It's not worth being with you anymore. And I just don't want to. And for those of you who that's the case, your person will just have to accept that. They'll just have to eat that. We have the Page of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Pentacles. Protecting your mental health, protecting your resources, protecting yourself, you know, putting yourself in the most important position is gonna be what's, you know, gonna happen moving forward for you guys. And it's just the choice that you're making. Some of you are going to give them a chance, especially since the universe is kind of like nudging you in that direction, nudging you to at least see how this person has grown and evolved, especially if it's been a long time since you've talked to them. But some of you guys are just done. You're like, I'm finally above water. I'm not even gonna risk it. And I understand that. Like I said, I've been in that position and I've done exactly that. So it's up to you, but that's what's happening this week. Yeah, you guys, hit me up on Etsy if you'd like a private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my Etsy shop for manifestation candles. Those are on there too. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. All right, group 2 with the clear diamond. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is the baby bump card, okay? You might be conceiving this week. You might find out you're pregnant this week. You might find out something to do with pregnancy. This can also represent a new beginning, but baby bump is definitely an energy we want to check out. So let's see what else is going on. Ooh, that's exciting. Ooh. Okay, so you guys have been getting a lot of synchronicity towards a new beginning. Seeing like angel numbers, I mean like crazy, like ridiculously, you've been seeing angel numbers a ridiculous amount. Wow. We have soulmate and synchronicity. I feel like you guys are starting something new with someone after a period of really being hung up on someone from the past. I mean, we have baggage release and breaking free. So these are cards that definitely makes it look like there's a complete sever of ties here. We won't rule out this could be someone coming back from the past, but I really don't get that energy intuitively at all, to be honest. This looks totally new. This feels like totally new energy. Synchronicity, it's just like, oh my God, I can feel it. Like, I just met this person and all of a sudden all these different things are happening. Like, this feels so interesting and weird. And I'm like, you feel it like in your heart space. There's been connections that I've like chosen to engage in. And then there's been connections that I was absolutely magnetized to the person. It was like my heart knew exactly what it wanted or exactly what it is that it needed. And I really didn't have very much of a choice whether or not I was gonna go towards that person, because it's just like you feel it in your heart space. You know, there's people that make sense, people that you're attracted to. So it's like, ooh, yeah, let me see what that's about. And then there's people who you're just like, you see them at random places, you see their name, and it's just like synchronicity. And that's what I feel for you guys here. This doesn't feel like a familiar energy. This feels like you're getting to know someone. We have manifesto, so there's definitely a lot of conversations, like getting to, like, this isn't like, if you have a separation with someone and you come back together with them, there could still be a lot of communication depending on what happened, but this feels very new. And then also we have self-esteem. So it's like this person likes, you know, they like kind of like everything about you. They make you feel really good. They're really positive. They have solutions to problems. They aren't afraid to, like, you know, I hate to use personal examples too much, but sometimes a personal example is what you need to get it. Have you ever talked to someone where it's like they wouldn't compliment you because you know you're pretty? Like, you look so good today, but you know that. And then they just stop complimenting you. Like, of course I look good. I spent this time to look good. Like, compliment me. It's the least you could do. And some people just won't do it. This person is all about it. Self-esteem, manifesto, they make you feel good. They let you know that they desire you. They don't just, you know, communicate to you through bumping bellies that they want to be with you. You know, the sensual tension isn't the only tension there. It's like our heart spaces are connecting for the first time and it feels very good, and it's like kind of overwhelming. It's definitely soulmate energy. We have the mask and too tough. And then we have stuck to you like glue and persuasion. So, you know, honestly, I feel like there was a lot of illusions in your last relationship or your last situationship. And the stuck to you like glue, I'm getting a dualistic energy with that. For some of you, it's for this new person. You're super attached to them. For some of you, this is for the old person. It seems like you've been through cycle after cycle after cycle, or no matter who you meet, you're always comparing them to that person, or, you know, you can't get that person out of your life, out of your mind. With the persuasion card here, this new person is going to make you question like what you really want to do. Like, it's cool. They're going to apply pressure in the very best way. They're really going to make you reconsider what you want, what you need, and who's best for you. Ugh, fudge and love it. They're coming in as the King of Cups. That is the full package right there. That is divine masculine energy with an open heart space. Oh my God. A divine masculine with an open heart space is like like so freaking yummy. Like that energy is so good, and that's what you guys are getting. I'm like resonating with this spread. I'm like, ooh, is this for me? Is this coming in for me too? Like, universe, like, what about me? But yeah, this is exciting. Okay, so we have the devil card. I believe this is the devil card, and the 2 of Wands. These ones aren't labeled, but yeah, it's the devil card. So we have the devil and the 2 of Wands. So there's definitely a decision to be made, and it's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go for that old energy and stay stuck to it? Because here's the thing. Let me look at the other cards. I don't get an energy of that person coming back and trying to offer you anything. I don't get like this is a power struggle. I get that this is an opportunity for you to forget your past and move on from it. I don't see an energy where it's like, okay, this person sees that, you know, you're gonna truly separate from them, so they're running back and trying to offer you anything. Like, and if they do, it's gonna be weak. Like, it's just not, it's not worth it, you know? You're gonna have a decision to make though, and I feel like it's coming through as the 2 of Wands, almost like a decision to make, because you will have to let go of, you know, that self-sabotaging behavior. If you have toxic traits you're still hanging on to, if you are going to because here's the thing, they're coming through as the King of Cups. If you're on childish games, they're not going to be attracted to that. You know, they're going to see that you have a lot of potential, and they're still going to be like, you know, physically attracted to you. And okay, this is what I'll say. They will still be attracted to you. They're still going to feel that pull of the heart. But if they see that you haven't done the work, because love is not all that's needed for a relationship to work. There has to be good communication. You got to do the work to be a good communicator. There has to be, you know, discipline. You have to do the work to be disciplined. There's so many things good relationships take. So unfortunately, that butterfly feeling, it won't get you through like a marriage, you know? That'll just keep you there if anything. And with the King of Cups, the King of Cups is very disciplined. Even though they have an open heart space, and you know, they will do everything that they need to do, they're not going to allow you to be a hot mess. They're not going to pay the price of the last 3, 4, 5 people you messed with. Like, they're not gonna do that. So there's a decision to make here, but it's not like, it's more like, are you gonna let go of the older version of yourself, really? We have the 3 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So you have the ability to move forward here, but this feels like that person's energy. Like, I am picking up on their energy. For some of you, they're gonna come back and try to accuse you of doing something to them, like accuse you of doing something wrong. Like I said, for some of you, they will come back, but it's gonna be a very weak offer. It's gonna be like, not you coming back and still blaming me for things. Like, it's giving narcissist. 10 of Wands in reverse, Knight of Coins in reverse. I feel like you guys are gonna say, I invested enough into that situation. This could be you talking to the older version of yourself. I've, you know, been this way for so long. I deserve more. So I'm gonna release that, you know, version of myself, and I'm gonna go for more. Or, you know, if this is someone coming back, I'm not gonna engage in a relationship with you moving forward. I deserve more than this. And you're moving forward with the new person. We got the Hierophant, so you know what to do, you guys. And then we have the 4 of Coins in reverse. It's like 50-50. You guys are on the fence. It's gonna take a lot. It's honestly gonna take a lot for you to decide, like, yeah, I'm gonna actually move forward. I'm not gonna do this anymore. But it's ultimately up to you. You got a really good offer coming through, group 2. So that's what I have for you. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my Etsy shop for manifestation candles. I sell those on there as well. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. All right, group 3 with the purple stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone is chemistry. It looks like things are going to heat up for you guys, group 3. So that is exciting. Oh, one of these are already turned around. So let's see what's going on for you guys. Okay, so this is something you need to hear right away. We have wait a little bit longer, soulmate, and invitation. So for a large group of you guys, you've done the work to get, see, here's the thing, it's not about getting in alignment with something else. When it comes to like attracting your soulmate, it's truly a matter of attraction. So some of you are in a space where you feel like you have to do something to get in alignment. Anything that you would have had to do to get in alignment had to do with your own personal path, and it wasn't about getting to another person. At this point, you're attracting that person to you, your soulmate. So the universe is telling you to wait a bit longer for it. You're gonna get an invitation. You're gonna get the next step delivered to you as far as what it is to do. This could be someone asking you on a date. This could be you being invited out by your friends, and then you go and you meet your soulmate. Whatever happens, this isn't something you have to initiate. So don't drive yourself crazy trying to swipe and find your person on the apps. Don't try to drive yourself crazy, you know, going to bars and trying to meet people and things like that. Like, the universe is saying, like, you know, this is going to happen very kind of naturally for you guys. We have shine your light and sailing, and then I just heard become comfortable with being uncomfortable. So this is something new for you guys. Remember that. This is something new. You made a decision, you know, spoke to the universe, and the message that you got was you had to do XYZ to get in alignment really with your higher self or your higher path, not for the purpose of manifesting a partner, and your partner would be on that path that you're on naturally. If you've committed to that, if you've chose to channel your energy into yourself, to shine your light, be the best version of yourself that you could be, we have the sailing card. It's relaxation for you. There's not work, like a bunch of work that still needs to happen. We live in a society where masculine energy is exalted and feminine energy is suppressed. So with you guys going on a feminine energy journey where you're discovering your inner divine feminine, discovering your inner goddess, trying to tap into your intuitivity, is that a word? Trying to tap into your intuition, and that right side versus that logical right side or left side of your brain where it's just like, okay, this equals this, and you're tapping into like that unknown. It's gonna feel very different. You're gonna feel uncomfortable because it's like, it doesn't make perfect sense. You don't know, you know? I go to a bar this weekend, I meet a boy, things may work out, things may not work out, but I know that if I go to a bar, this XYZ is gonna happen. You're choosing a different path than that, so things are gonna be like unknown to you, and you've chosen to work with the universe. So allow the universe to, you know, deliver your person to you. This should be very easy for you. We have too tough and out of sight, out of mind. Even if you tried, it would be too hard to try to find and track down your person and meet them in an energy where they're even open to XYZ. Like, for an example, you know, you can make the effort to meet someone under a certain condition. Say you end up, you know, going out and okay, sorry, I'm trying to find an example. Say your soulmate is a bartender. So you go to a bar, you meet that bartender, you have an intense connection, but you can't do anything about it because they're constantly serving drinks because they're at the bar. If you would have allowed the universe to link you together, say this person goes to your same school, you just never knew, or say this person, you know, was at the grocery store when you were, whatever, you know, that's a much easier environment to have a conversation in than when they're busy or at work, etc. So don't go looking for it because you just might find it, but the circumstances may not be correct. Next thing you know, you've gotten off on the wrong foot and you have nothing. Because this person assumes, well, the first time we met, I didn't really feel anything because they're distracted and they're not in that headspace, you know? So anyways, we have a move in with me and you look good. Move in with me. Someone is going to be asking you to come along with them. You're not going to be asking someone, can I move in with you? Someone is going to prove to you that they're worthy of you. So there's definitely a mind state. Oh, we got the World and Temperance as I cut the deck. There's definitely a mind state that you're gonna have to be in order for this to work. And that's gonna be a mind state of attracting, not chasing the bag, you know, simple predator and prey. Like, the thing is, like, even though in the wild, you know, there's some scary creatures out there and it's not always pretty, nature still works harmoniously together. Unfortunately for us, we have suppressed parts of our true nature. You chase after something, it's gonna run away from you. We are advanced beings. We have to move differently. There's just like an energy here of not trusting your intuition. Yeah, we got the Hierophant in reverse and the Nine of Swords. The universe is like, do not worry your pretty little head. You literally don't need to. I got this. And it feels very different to trust the universe, but you guys have it the easiest, honestly. I mean, I still have group 4 to go, but out of group 1, 2, and 3, you guys got the easiest path. It's more of a mental thing for you guys. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse. Just make sure you're in alignment. Spending too much time, like, make sure when you create something, it's not for what you feel someone would like. Whether when you're like deciding what you're gonna do, whether this is about you guys and how you look every day, like, when you move, make sure it's for you and not for another person. Because the 9 of Pentacles in reverse and then the 3 of Wands in reverse is kind of like someone trying to be what they think their soulmate would be attracted to, or like someone projecting society's standards of perfection, when it's really like, well, if you decided to take an intuitive path, it's probably because you realized you didn't fit in society's standards, or that you were different and unique and you wanted to celebrate your uniqueness and be the most truest version of yourself. So it's not gonna work for you to then be what society tells you you should be to attract your soulmate. So it's definitely hard. We got the Emperor, 2 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands here. It's just like an energy of working smarter, not harder, you guys. You know what to do. You've already been given the answers. And for some of you, it's just a matter, especially with that 2 of Pentacles, is kind of like juggling the older version of yourself and the newer version of yourself. It's gonna take some time. Be patient with yourself, but you're on the right track. Your person is gonna come to you though. Don't rush it. Don't try to force it. Don't look for it. Allow it to come to you 1000%. And yeah, you can hit me up on Etsy if you'd like a private tarot reading in the description below. Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your palette. I'll talk to you later. All right, group 4 with the red stone. Let's get right into it. What's going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone is get off of your high horse. You know, honestly, with this energy, I feel like there's a lot of daydreaming, fantasizing. And it's important for you to reground and see what's in front of you, because some of you guys have your heart set on something to the extent that you miss the way the universe is going to bring it in for you, or you miss your opportunity literally because, you know, you have an idea of what it is supposed to look like. And then for some of you, you know, okay, so let me give you an example. I know this married couple, and the husband drives like some like a Honda or something, and the wife is riding around in a BMW. And every time it's time for an upgrade, he takes the older car, and she always gets the newer car. And that is what true divine masculine looks like. True divine masculine wants to protect and provide for his woman. And, you know, gender, it's not about gender, it's just about energy, but just to, you know, give you the example. Whereas fake divine masculine wants you to think that they're super abundant, but because they've already spent all the coins on themselves, they don't have anything for you, babe. So some of you guys, someone is coming through and you're like, nope, I don't want to deal with no broke people no more. Nope, I'm not going to deal with this and this and that no more. This looks like it's about to be that, when really it's something totally different. And the universe is telling you, like, let go of this idea of what you think true divine masculinity is supposed to look like, because you're about to experience true divine masculinity or a true divine feminine energy, whatever it is that you need. Or someone with a balanced masculine and feminine energy. But for you guys, I'm getting two things. It's like there's too much fantasizing going on to where you're missing what's in front of you, or you're missing what you're supposed to be doing right now. And then for some of you, the person you've been waiting for is coming through, but you're not seeing it because you have your idea of what this is supposed to look like. If they don't have a nice car, they must not be abundant, when it's really like, you know, like people see, who was it? I forget who it is. I don't feel like it's Steve Jobs, but it's like there's like a billionaire, and he was caught like at this walk-up diner type situation place. He just had jeans, t-shirt, and he was driving in a Honda, for real, and he's a billionaire. And people who you think don't got it really do have it. And the people who want to feel like they got it but don't really have it, or want you to think that they're something when they're not, they're gonna put up all of those illusions. They're gonna put that up front. True divine masculinity doesn't need to yell and prove to you that they're true divine masculine. They just are. And the same with true divine feminine. You don't have to be a prowess, you know, fake goddess to be divine feminine. You don't have to be a sensual being. That's not anything to do with divine femininity, you know? So anyways, we have time for change. Clear the clutter, and you're worth love. The universe is saying, listen, don't get in your way of having something real. Don't get in your way of having what it is that you've been looking for. You're worth love. You're getting an opportunity, or you're getting, like, I mean, it's Eight of Wands energy, like super quick. You're getting an opportunity to severely clear the way. And honestly, the last thing to clear may just be your mindset. But time for a change. It's like you guys have this idea of what love is supposed to look like when it comes through, or an idea of what a person is supposed to be, and I really feel like that's going to be shaken up this week, and that needs to be eliminated. We have focus on yourself and time for a break. You may already be on a break with your person, or you may be breaking free from your person because you realize they're an illusion. They're not true divine masculine. They're not true divine feminine. They're an illusion. And honestly, take it as a blessing, because there's a lot of illusions and things that you guys aren't seeing this week that are turning out to be something totally different. We have respect my space. So, I mean, healing is healing and hurt is hurt. So if someone initiates, they want space away from you, it's gonna hurt regardless, but let them. Don't you get on your knees and start groveling for something. Allow the universe to show you why this is happening. I'm getting a big opportunity energy with you guys, group 3. Yeah, and the universe is saying, listen, you did the groundwork. We got the 9 of Wands in reverse and the 10 of Wands. And then we have the King of Pentacles. you did the work required to know what true divine masculine looks like, or at least to know that what you're experiencing now hasn't been true divine masculine energy. I'm saying masculine because that's the energy coming through, but apply it how you need to. This could be feminine energy that you're looking for. You know that this isn't it, or you know what it looks like, but you're gonna have to tap into your feminine energy to also feel it and experience it, and to allow it to be. There's this energy of allowing to be. So we did get the 8 of Wands, but we got it in reverse. So it's looking like there's definitely some sort of blockage in the way. As soon as this blockage is cleared, bam, 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 things are happening really fast. I feel like this blockage is this current person in your life, honestly. It could even be a friend, because it's not coming through romantic per se. It could even be a friend that, and I've had a friend like this that wanted me to be hypersensual because they were hypersensual. So it's like every time I hung out with them, I'm a girly girl, but like back in the day I was more boyish, so I like to dress more like artsy type of aesthetic, like cute but not sexy. And she just wanted to give body yaddy yaddy every day, and what do I look like? Art hoe next to like body yaddy. So I would have to kind of match that, and it kept me from being my truest self, and it kept me from some opportunities. So this could be a friend for you guys, but there's definitely something or someone in the way. Like I said, it could be your own limiting belief as far as what true divine masculine or feminine is supposed to look like, making you reject a certain opportunity that could be really good for you, or it could be the person you're currently dating intimately, or it could be a friend keeping you from being the truest authentic version of yourself, therefore keeping you from attracting what is actually in alignment with you. Because if you're putting out a false projection, that's what you're gonna attract. People who don't make sense, don't want what you want, things aren't harmonious, like it's not what you need, because you're not being who you are. As soon as that is stripped out of the way, I'm telling you, things are gonna take off. We have the Justice card and the Ace of Pentacles. And then we got the Judgment card and the Six of Pentacles. So it's definitely a tough lesson to learn with that Judgment energy here, but the universe is more than willing to bless you guys. The universe doesn't want to keep anything from you. The universe, Spirit, God, the divine, whatever you believe in, loves you. The universe loves you and really does want the best for you and doesn't want to see you suffer. You got to get out of your own way with this one, or you got to get this person out of your way, whether it's a friend, whether it's a romantic interest. It's not worth it. You know, there comes a period of time where it's like the affection that I get from you isn't even worth it. It's not. So and that's where I feel like you guys are. So just consider it, open yourself up to it. There's a lot more for you that wants to come through. And that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you'd like a private read. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pile. I love you. Be careful what you wish for. And I will see you in the next one.